Welcome to a new day. I'd like to thank you for joining us at the Bereaved Parents Club, where we focus on conversations involving real people, real stories, and real healing. May the message of this day be a lamp upon your feet in your journey. Welcome to a new episode of the Bereaved Parents Club. This holiday season, I have been speaking to you about various topics. I told you to be grateful, to not let grief fill the empty chair of your child. We used the story of King David to discuss how to engage with others, as well as the importance of self-care and soul care during this holiday season. Unbeknownst to me, I also shared a very vulnerable video when I broke down in realization that here I am spending yet another holiday season without my daughter. And on last week, I shared with you the message of the gift, which is you, to truly be present in your current times. Now, I have left out something that is highly important, and that is help. Some of you are not at the point where you can be grateful. You are not at the point where you can set up self-care and soul care routines. You just need help. My first piece of advice to you is to seek it, to ask for it. Before my daughter died, I considered myself like a superwoman, and I thought I can continue to be just that. But losing her was my kryptonite, and I had to understand how to ask others for help, how to be dependent on others, how to delegate. I just had to do it. I consider myself a very strong woman, but that was something that I had to learn quickly. Now, there's two other pieces of advice that I want to offer you, but before I do so, I'd like to tell you a story. This story comes from Luke 10, verses 30 through 36, and it's Jesus who is providing a parable to another Jew to try to get him to understand who is our neighbor. The story goes like this. I'm going to paraphrase, and you can read it in entirety for yourself. There's a man, he's traveling from Jerusalem to Jericho. This man is robbed, but not only is he robbed, he is beaten, stripped of his clothing, and left on the side of the road half dead. Along comes a priest. A priest is a person who stands between the Israelites and God, who goes into the Holy of Holies and speaks for them and prays for them. This priest sees him and goes the other way. He doesn't go over there and pray. He doesn't go over there and help. He goes the other way. Next comes a Levite. In those times, a Levite was someone who provided the music, so a worship leader per se. They guarded the tabernacle. They opened and closed the gates. They didn't go over there and guard the man. They didn't go over there and sing some worship songs. That Levite saw that man and went the other way. Now here comes a Samaritan. Now, who is a Samaritan? A Samaritan is that man's enemy. Because he was a Jew, he was a Samaritan, they hated each other. Matter of fact, Jews did not even cross through Samaria to avoid them. But you know what this Samaritan does? He sees him. He goes to him. He starts to bandage him and put oils and wine on his wounds. And then he puts him onto his donkey and goes to the nearest inn and takes care of him for the day. And before he leaves, he goes to the innkeeper and says, here's some money for the care of this man. And if it costs more on my way back through, I will repay you. Wow. Unexpected help at an unexpected time. So here's point 2. Most oftentimes, we think we're going to receive the best help from our family, from our friends, from those we know. But oftentimes, it's the person that you talk to the least, the person you maybe not even talk to at all. You may be just in passing with someone. Receive those helpful notes to help you get through this holiday season. Now, the third point I want to make to you is I want to turn it around and ask you to be the Good Samaritan. There were many holidays after my daughter's death, but there's only one that truly stands out. The family on my dad's side had decided, hey, let's get an Airbnb. And we did that. And we had activities planned, and one of the activities we had planned was to make care packages for the homeless people in the area. We had deodorant, toothpaste, toothbrush, salts, gloves, food, water, all in those bags. We put on our red shirts, we put on our Santa hats, and we went out. We scattered and provided those individuals with care packages. And I always wonder, why is that the first holiday that I remember? It is because I chose to go out and be the light and therefore receive the light. I'm telling you right now, when you help others, you're helping yourself. This holiday season, ask for the help that you need. Accept the help that comes at unexpected times from unexpected people, and be the help for others. Shine your light. Even though you're in your most darkest times, you still shine. Until we meet again, I want to say Merry Christmas. And I want you each to have a happy, light, and brighter New Year.